Hello everyone. Today we are going to study about the flash type A to D converter. So this is the fastest converter among all. So before the actual topic, let us start our discussion with one positive note, that is, take risk in your life. If you win, you can lead. If you lose, you can guide. So with this positive note, we will start our discussion, that is flash type ADC. The flash type ADC is also called as the parallel comparator type ADC, and it is the fastest ADC among all. So the advantage of flash type ADC is that it is the fastest ADC among all, and the disadvantage is that it is expensive. Why it is expensive means the hardware requirement for the flash type ADC is more when compared to the other ADCs. So what is the hardware requirement for the flash type ADC is for n bit conversion. So the parallel comparator or flash type ADC converts the analog input into the digital output. So for n bit conversion, it require 2 power n minus 1 comparators and 2 power n resistors and 2 power n cross 1 priority encoder. So the hardware requirement for the flash type A to D converter is comparators, resistors and priority encoder, and for n bit conversion it will require 2 power n minus 1 comparators, 2 power n resistors, 2 power n cross 1 priority encoder. For example, if you want 4 bit ADC, then you require 2 power n minus 1 comparators, that means 2 power 4 minus 1, that is 16 minus 1 equal to 15 comparators. Similarly, 2 power n resistor, that means 2 power 4 resistors, that is 16 resistors, and 2 power 4 cross 1 priority encoder, that is 2 power 4 is 16 cross 1 priority encoder. So for 4 bit conversion you require 15 comparators, 16 resistors and 16 cross 1 priority encoder. 16 cross n. Here 2 power n cross n priority encoder. 2 power n cross n priority encoder. So here n 2 power n cross n priority encoder. That means for 4 bit ADC it requires 16 cross 4 priority encoder. So let us discuss about the circuit. So here we are having the resistor divider network. So I am taking the example of 3 bit ADC. So for 3 bit ADC it will require 2 power 3 resistors. 2 power 3 means 8 resistors and 2 power 3 minus 1 comparators, that is 7 comparators, and 2 power 3 into 3 priority encoder, that means 8 to 3 priority encoder. So here I am taking the example of 3 bit ADC. So here we are having the 8 resistors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these resistor forms the voltage divider network, and here we are having the 7 comparators and here the priority encoder. So what is the comparator work? Actually the comparator will compare the non-inverting terminal voltage with the inverting terminal voltage, and according to that it will generate the logic high or logic low signal. So here the inverting terminal of each comparator is connected to the voltage divider network, and the non-inverting terminal of each comparator is connected to the analog input voltage. So here the non-inverting terminal of each comparator is connected to the analog input voltage, and inverting terminal of each comparator is connected to the voltage divider network. So here the voltage divider network. So first we have to calculate voltage at each and every point. So here what is the voltage? So here the voltage is here we are having the resistor R. Below this we are having only one resistor, that's why resistor R. So the known voltage is VR. That is V reference voltage. Here we are having the V reference voltage, and at this point I need to calculate the voltage at this point. So known voltage is VR, and here the impedance at this point is R, divided by total impedance is 8R. So at this point I am getting the voltage is VR by 8. Similarly here I need to calculate the voltage. So here the impedance is R plus R, R plus R, 2R, by the total impedance is 8R, R plus 7R. So here the voltage across this point is the known voltage VR divided by with the impedance across this branch is R plus R, 2R, by the total impedance 8R. So R and R gets cancelled out. So here we are having 2 by 8 into VR. Similarly at this point, what is the voltage? The impedance across this point is R plus R plus R, that is 3R, by the total impedance is 8R. So R and R cancel out, so 3 by 8 into VR. Similarly at each and every point we are calculating the voltage. So these resistor forms the voltage divider network. So by using voltage division formula, we are calculating the voltage across each and every node, and that voltage is connected to the inverting terminal of the comparator, and the non-inverting terminal is connected to the non-inverting terminal of each comparator is connected to the analog input voltage. So here this comparator will compare the reference voltage. At this particular point we are having some reference voltage with the analog input voltage, and depending on these two voltages it will give either logic 1 or logic 0. So if the non-inverting terminal voltage is greater than inverting terminal voltage, in that case you are getting the logic 1. If the non-inverting terminal voltage is lesser than the inverting terminal voltage, in that case you are getting the logic 0, and that should be applied to the input of the priority encoder. So here the encoder, the normal encoder is nothing but it will convert the 2 power n lines to the 2 power n lines at the input to the n lines at the output. But the priority encoder is selecting the highest priority bit among the input. So we will see the difference. We will see the difference after some time. So in order to understand this one, so here the voltage divider network will give the voltages at each and every point, and that voltage will be compared with the analog input voltage, and according to that the comparator circuit will give either logic 1 and logic 0, and that will be applied to the input of the priority encoder. So the priority encoder will select the highest priority bit first, and according to that it will generate the binary output. So in this way the flash type A to D converter work. So here first we will study one by one. So this is the operation of the comparator. So I am taking only one single comparator. So it will compare the non-inverting terminal voltage. So here I am taking non-inverting terminal voltage is some VA, and the inverting terminal voltage is some VR. So if VA greater than VR, that is the non-inverting terminal voltage is greater than inverting terminal voltage, in that case the output of the comparator is logic 1. If the non-inverting terminal voltage is lesser than inverting terminal voltage, that is VA less than VR, then at that case the logic output will be 0. And if VA equal to VR, in that case the output should be in previous state. So this is the output of the flash type ADC. So here if the input voltage is ranging from, if the applied analog input voltage is ranging from 0 to VR by 8, in that case the X0 should be 1, the output will be 0 0 0. So here 8 to 8 inputs, and we are getting the 3 outputs. This is the priority encoder. After the priority encoder, what is the output we are getting? So if the input voltage is ranging from VR by 8 to VR by 4, in that case the X1 will be 1. So once you observe the circuit diagram, so here in the first case the X0 will be 1, that is the voltage is lesser than the VR by 8. So whenever this X0 will be 1, the y naught will be so all the outputs are 0 only. So in the second case, this comparator, so here the inverting terminal voltage is VR by 8, and the non-inverting terminal voltage is in between VR by 8 to VR by 4. That means the non-inverting terminal voltage is greater, because here we are selecting the VR by 4. So in that case, this output will be 1. So whenever this comparator output will be 1, so the x1 will be 1 and remaining all are 0, because remaining all are 0. So here the output is 0 0 1. So the same repeats. So if the input voltage is ranging from VR by 4 to 3 VR by 8, so in that case the x2 output will be 1. And if the input voltage is ranging from 3 VR by 8 to VR by 2, in that case the x3 output will become 1. So in this way, depending on the analog input voltage, any one of the comparator output will be 1, remaining all are some different values. So in priority encoder, it will choose the highest priority input. So it will neglect the remaining all inputs. For example, if x1 is 1, so in that case definitely the y naught will be 1. And so irrespective of x naught position, if x naught is 0 or x naught is 1, so irrespective of x naught position, it will generate the output as 1, because here x1 is 1. That means 1 output is 0 0 1. Sorry, if x2 is 1, that means the two corresponding binary equivalent is 0 1 0. So 0 1 0. x3 is 1. So 3 binary equivalent number is 0 1 1. x4 is 1. 4 binary equivalent number is 1 0 0. x5 is 1. So 5 binary equivalent is 1 0 1. x6 is 1. So 6 binary equivalent is 1 1 0. x7 is 1. So 7 binary equivalent is 1 1 1. So irrespective of remaining, if x0 is 1, so irrespective of whether x naught is 0 or 1, so the priority encoder will not bother about the x0. If x1 is 1, directly it will give the output as 0 0 1, irrespective of value of x0. And if x2 is 1, so it will not go to the x1 and x0 positions. So x2 is 1, directly it will give the 0 1 0. So what is encoder? We will study in detail about the priority encoder. So the encoder is nothing but it will convert the 2 power n inputs into the n outputs. So this is the 4 to 1 encoder. So the truth table for the 4 to 1 encoder is, so whenever D0 is 1, the output is 0 0. Whenever D1 is 1, the output is 0 1. Whenever D2 is 1, the 2 binary equivalent is 1 0. Whenever D3 is 1, the 3 binary equivalent is 1 1. So here the binary encoder converts 1 of 2 power n inputs into the n bit output. It has fewer output bits than the input code. So the priority encoder is also another type of combinational circuit similar to the binary encoder, except that it generates the output code based on the highest prioritized input. So once you see the truth table for the priority encoder, so here whenever the D0 is 0, so all are 0, this is the invalid state. Whenever D0 is 1, 0 0. So whenever D1 is 1, 0 1, irrespective of the position of D0. So whenever D2 is 1, so definitely the output will be 1 0. And whenever D3 is 1, so the 3 binary equivalent is 1 1. So here in this case the D2 may be 0 or 1, D1 may be 0 or 1, D0 may be 0 or 1, but here the D3 position is 1, so D3 is the prioritized bit, that's why the output is 111. So in this way the priority encoder work. So here you have to remember the two things. It is the flash type ADC is the fastest converter. It requires 2 power n minus 1 comparators and 2 power n resistors and 2 power n into n priority encoder. So depending on the voltage at the non-inverting terminal and inverting terminal of each and every comparator, so the comparator will convert these two voltages, inverting and non-inverting voltages, and it will generate either high or low voltage, and according to that the priority encoder, depending on the priority of the selective bit, it will generate the digital output. So hope you understood the topic. So the advantage is fastest among the all, and the disadvantage is it requires more hardware. That's why the complexity of the circuit will be high. So thank you all. Hope you understood the concept.